I just got out of a 2-hour mastermind with some of the richest people on TikTok Shop, and they said something about good debt versus bad debt. And I thought, oh my God, I wish someone had told me this before I started my first business. There's not a single millionaire or multimillionaire I know that does not have large amounts of debt. At the end, I'll tell you a secret about acquiring a business that already makes $100,000 a year. And if you like content like this, give me a follow. I'm a business consultant and I show up every day to give you advice on making more money and enjoying your life. Do you feel like debt is a bad thing? Now let's talk about what the difference is. There's good debt and bad debt. Bad debt is the Mercedes that's sitting in my basement that I never drive. Although it is technically a tax write-off, that purchase costs me money every month to have. Now let's talk about good debt. I have a $150,000 loan from the SBA that cost me $722 a month that built a 6-figure product company. That $150,000 loan has paid me back probably 5 times plus at this point, not to mention the insane amount of knowledge I got just from that second company that I started, and now I've started 3, 4, and 5. I found a product last week in China that I know is gonna make $1 million. I'm investing in it because the return on spend is going to be so significant. That is called good debt. So most people with money need to leverage other people's money. It's called OPM, other people's money, to move their life ahead. So you take 100 to make $1 million. You take 50 to make 100. You take money from the SBA to buy a cash flowing business. And this is the loophole in our society right now. You watching this screen right now could go and buy a cash flowing business that makes between $8,000 and $15,000 a month for a few $100,000. The SBA would give you that money with no credit, no questions asked, because the entity you're buying is cash flowing. So if this business makes $100,000 a year and you buy it for $300,000 or $400,000, the SBA is going to give you the money for that. I have 942 things on my plate, but one of the things I aim to do in my career over the next 5 to 10 years is get into being a business broker, because when you can buy and sell entities, you can buy and sell yourself a job, a career, a cash flowing asset. And baby, you're gonna have to take out some debt to get it. You just are. So Mercedes and Gucci's bad debt. SBA loans and loans so that you can move your life ahead and launch companies, good debt.